Hello. Hey, gorgeous wealth creatives. Brooke Hunt here, coming to talk to you on this beautiful Friday. I'm just going to give it a second so my webcam and Facebook and everything can link up and zoom up and we can all be working together. And giving you a few moments to come and find me too. Another bit of an impromptu live here today for Friday. If you are here live, when you jump on in, say hello, let me know. If you are catching the replay, give me a hashtag replay so I know that you've been here and caught this live here at Elkaslassy & Co. We have had so much going on behind the scenes and it's really exciting. You might have seen Laura and I have just opened interviews for our Wealth Accelerator Mastermind, and we have been interviewing some glorious people and so very excited to see who joins us within this container. But I wanted to come and talk to you today about something a little bit different. As I say, if you're here live, let me know. I'm just checking on my settings. I do have comments down below, so I will say hello. Yes, so you might have seen in the description, I put down, what would you do, or what would you say if you were told you can turn 15K into 30K within 12 months? Now, I have a confession to make. I was the queen of get-rich schemes. When I was younger, anything or anyone that promised me a really easy, quick way to get money, to make money, to increase my money, I would be there. I didn't normally go up to 15K being younger, but there was, I guess if I added up all my get-rich quick schemes that I went into, it was probably close to that, because I was looking for something to be able to give me that quick return. And I see this over and over about our willingness to be able to invest in something to get a return. And very much like investing 15K, you can get a 30K return. You may have heard or had people come to or talk to you about it and say, you know, invest in this new cryptocurrency, or do drop shipping, or invest in these shares, or whatever it is that you can invest in or put your money in, or you get told about to be able to then get your returns back, and more so. And so often we do that, yeah? We go on our friends' recommendations, on people we know, like, trust. We go on their recommendations to be able to invest in money. More often than not, what we are told when we invest and what we're going to get returned are two very different things. But there's a big difference, see. The reason that so many people are willing to be able to invest in whatever it is, whatever the amount is, to get that return, whether it's on recommendations or not, it's because it's investing in something outside of ourselves. And let me just explain to you what I mean about that. So often we invest in, as I say, whether it's cryptocurrency, shares, whatever it is, we invest in something outside of ourselves to be able to get that return. And we are hoping, we are praying, we are putting all of our energy in to get that return back. It's really interesting though that we are quite comfortable normally doing that, putting money in into something outside of ourselves based on somebody's recommendation. And I've been thinking and sitting with this for quite a bit lately, because I was reflecting on when I used to do it and why I used to do it. And I've come up with this deep understanding that the reason why I was so comfortable in investing in things outside of myself was, if it failed, if it didn't work, if I didn't get that investment back, it wasn't down to me. It wasn't a reflection of myself. It was outside of my control. So I bought this cryptocurrency on someone's recommendation and it didn't do what it should have done. And I invested in these shares that someone told me were going to double in value, and they didn't. The market crashed. You know, it's outside of my control. I couldn't help it. So I sort of get like a bit of a, it's like a buffer between me and the decision to invest that money, a bit of a safety net there. And it's quite interesting when we think about investing in something like that outside of ourselves versus investing in ourselves. So if I was to tell you that yes, you can invest in this cryptocurrency for 15K and within 12 months it's going to double its value into 30K, and you say, okay, let's do it. You put in the 15K and yeah, within the 12 months it doesn't, you don't get your 30K return. And you're like, oh, well, out of my control. If I was to say to you, what if you invested 15K in yourself and you could be at least 30K ahead within 12 months, if not more? This is where it starts to get a bit more challenging, yes? This is where it starts to get a bit more uncomfortable, Because if you invest that 15K in yourself and within the 12 months you haven't created that excess income or revenue or business growth, it comes back to you. It comes back to how willing you were to step in, how willing you were to do the work, how willing you were to listen, be molded, to be mentored, to understand and be open to new perspectives. It comes down to how willing you were to do what you needed to do to have that growth. So you don't have that buffer anymore. You don't have that protection anymore about to sort of like save you if things don't go right. And our biggest fear, one of our biggest fears is that we will fail. In fact, it's quite funny. One of our biggest fears that we will fail actually goes hand in hand with the fear that we will succeed as well. But those are both very similar. And so we have this fear that we will fail, and it's okay to fail if we are blaming it or putting the responsibility on something outside of ourselves. Is a whole nother story if we fail when we were the ones. We were the ones. There's no one else to blame. There's no one else to look for when we are the ones to really have to hold the responsibility. And so I wanted to, as I said, I've been sitting here and thinking about this. As I say, if you're here, say hello. I don't think I've got the comments working as I thought I would do. Let me try this way instead. So yeah, if you're here, say hello, let me know. But yeah, so we have this ability to want to invest and receive and increase our wealth by investing in things outside of ourselves instead of investing within ourselves. The reason I wanted to come talk to you about this is, as I said at the beginning, Laura and I have launched the most freaking, I cannot wait for this to begin, our Wealth Accelerator Mastermind. And it is all about accelerating your business growth, your wealth growth, your personal growth within the 12 months. Like, we know the people who step inside this mastermind will just, when they walk out that 12 months time, everything would have changed. Everything, their business, their wealth, their growth. Like, there is absolutely no hiding when you step into this space. But you've got to be ready and you've got to be willing to invest in yourself for the mastermind. Yeah, that's the big part. And the women that we have been speaking to about the mastermind, because yes, it's an interview process. And it's an interview process because we want to make sure you're ready and willing to step into that and to do the work. The women we've been talking to, oh my goodness, they are ready. They are ready to take that responsibility. They're not willing just to hand over 15K to anybody, expecting it to be doubled back and having that responsibility taken away and out of their hands. They are ready and willing to invest in themselves, knowing that they have the mentoring, the support, they have access to the frameworks and the strategies and the energy and all the different components that they need to move themselves and move their business from where they are to where they want it to be. And I can guarantee you, these people who step inside our mastermind, as I said, their business will be completely unrecognizable when they step out, because only people who are willing to do the work and invest in themselves will going to be in this space. If you think that is you, then as I said, I've got the link up in the comments. It's pinned at the top. You can come and have a chat with Laura and I and see if you are ready for this mastermind, see if we are the mentors to take you there to where you want your business to go to. And this is just your invitation, I guess, to invest in yourself, to invest in yourself. To actually say, okay, I'm worth it. I know that I can do this. I know when I have the support and the mentoring and I know where there's nowhere else to hide, that 15K I can turn into 30 or 50 or 100 or whatever it is. Yeah, there is no stopping you. And if that is you, if that's the person that you are, then yeah, Bookie and Laura and I absolutely want to talk to you. And we want to hear all about what you are aspiring to do, what your goals and dreams are, so we can support you to bring that into reality, because that's what the mastermind's about. It's not a teaching program, it's not a learning program, but yes, Laura and I have resources like ridiculous amounts to show you and share with you. But it is that support, that stepping stones, that process to be able to move you from where you are to where you want to be. 12 months goes extremely fast. Extremely fast. Just take a moment to think about where you were in August 21. Yeah, 12 months goes extremely fast. But the difference you can make in your business when you step inside a container that is created and intended for your acceleration is just phenomenal. And that is what this mastermind is about. So yes, you can take your 15K and you can invest it in something outside of yourself. And you can hope and dream and keep all your fingers crossed that you're going to get your 30K return. Or you can invest in yourself. You can invest in yourself and know, absolutely know without a doubt, that when you walk out of the mastermind, you would have had a return on your investment, I don't know how many times over, because you have invested and said yes to you. Yes to what you want to create. And you've been willing to step in and feel that fear. Feel that fear and to go, oh, can I do it? And Laura and I are there to hold your hand every step of the way because we absolutely believe you can. Okay, gorgeous ones, I'm going to go. Friday, it's nearly time for me to go pick up my kids. But yeah, I want you to think about that. How comfortable are you investing 15K in something outside of yourself when you are told you'll get that 30K investment where, no, you've got no control over it? What about the other way? How willing are you to invest 15K in yourself, knowing that it's up to you to create that 30K return? It's up to you to create that 50K return. It's up to you to return that 100K return, whatever it is that you're looking to create. It feels a bit different, doesn't it? It's a bit scary, and I hope it excites you because that's what you're able to do. Say yes to yourself. Say yes to what you want to accomplish. And come and join Laura and I in the Wealth Accelerator Mastermind. You'll absolutely freaking change your world. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. Absolutely. If you have any questions, reach out, send us a DM, PM, or just book an interview. Just come and chat to us and see, yeah, if this is the space you want to spend 12 months in. Okay, beautiful ones, have a lovely weekend and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.